Hold up, EDP. I see you, man. I'm trying to get set up. Hold on. I'm going to try to reply via my personal account. If I can figure this out. Hold on 1 second. Been a minute. Why did that stop? Oh, my internet is so whack in my house. Hold on, here we go. Shit. I got 2 people here already. EDP and Joe Blow, my little brother. Okay, good question already. Turn the tunes down. I don't know how loud the tunes are on here. All right, what does the T stand for on the hat? All right, the T on the hat, right? So that's a logo I made for the family business, and it actually stands for Trans Plus Inc. So the reasoning behind the logo design, very simple, very clean, is because we drive, right? Or we used to. We still do, but like a little bit. Just a couple jobs here and there, but it was like roadways. That was the idea behind it. So give me some feedback, EDP and Joe Blow, if you're still there. Can you hear me? Like, can you hear me speaking? Awesome. Thank you, Joe Blow. Yeah, so I have to stream this off of my data plan from my AT&T cell phone service because I've been having issues recently with Cox. My upload, so I pay for the 100 meg plan, right? So it's like 60 bucks, 70 bucks a month, whatever, after I talk them down a little bit. And so upload should be like 10 megs, but it'll drop down to almost 0 most of the day. And then out of nowhere, it'll be back up to 10 megs. So I can't trust that. I have to use my phone. So my phone upload is usually about 2 megs. So I'm looking at myself on my personal account. It seems like it's coming through pretty clear. Whoop. Says pretty good, but I'm gonna have to battle it out with Cox because the interesting thing about that is with Cox, I called them about 3 weeks ago to tell them that like I can't play video games online, my Xbox One, NBA, Fight Night, and they told me, oh, well, there's something wrong with your modem, your modem router combo. That's funny because I had just leased that hardware long enough to where I owned it, so I didn't have to pay on it anymore. That same month, my internet stopped working to where I can't play games anymore. I can't stream. Whack. So the battle with that is with what your internet service provider will do to you now is you can either pay per month which I think with Cox is like $7.99 a month. So you can pay for that and protect yourself from being charged if you have a technician come out and he says the problem is inside of your house. So then you don't get charged and they fix it. But if you don't pay that coverage fee, what do you think they're gonna do? Anytime you call for a technician to come out, they're just gonna say, oh, the problem was inside of the house, it's his hardware, it's his cables, it's his whatever. They're gonna charge you $75. So I have been holding off for over a month now to put that service call in. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record my phone call into Cox, ordering the service. I'm gonna ask them just straight up, like, look, so your game plan is to charge me $75, right? I mean, you tell the technician to say, yeah, it's something inside the house. I know it's not something inside of my house because if I go outside and the cable that runs from the side of my house through my yard up into the phone pole, if I jiggle it, I come back inside and I do like a fast.com check, my upload is way up there like I'm paying for it. But give it about 30 minutes, it goes. So it's a scam, but that should make for a good silly review video once I get it all recorded and get the technician out. When the technician gets here, I'm gonna be holding my phone fully charged. Be like, look, I'm gonna record every step of this. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna ask you questions the whole way. Hopefully, he sides with me and he tells me the truth. Like, look, man, don't publish this video. This is the real deal. And the answer is the cable that goes outside from the side of my house up to the pole. It is what it is. I did say Cox. Oh yeah, EDP. My Xbox, everything besides my cell phones is hooked up with Ethernet. I have hardwired all throughout. So the problem is it's the cable outside. EDPs. Do I still have footage of the ghetto girl, the gay girl at Taco Bell? I do. I've been trying to decide what to do with that, man, because, man, that footage is spicy, man. It's aggressive. It's violent. It's 10 minutes or so of just ghetto acting ghetto, and I knew that's the reaction I would get, and that's the reason why I was recording, because I knew that's what happened. But I'm really worried about publishing it. Like, I can edit it, cut out all the curse words and all the racist shit that she was spilling at me, trying to intimidate me. White boy, she's from the projects, she's from the hood. She'd kill me. She told me she was gonna kill me so many times. Man, it's just, I don't know what to do with that footage, man. It's exciting footage, but I don't want to get the channel shut down. I don't make a whole lot of money off this channel, but I don't want to make it zero. Joe Blow, Low Brother Jay. There is a little connector on the coaxial that goes into my router modem, and it says it's a negative 6 decibel something. So I think that's something that was put on during an installation when I moved to help out the data on the line. I'm not an internet scientist, so I don't know. The whole hustle is they're going to get that 75, or they're going to try to get that 75 out of me. And that makes you scared to call a technician and just deal with whatever shit service you're getting. But, you know, if I've been here a little over 3 years, I think now, and I've paid, before taxes, $75 a month for 3 years, it's a lot of money, man. Could be. Could be because the house is old. But it worked perfect, and I really was getting my 100 megs down, my 10 megs up for 3 years. So what is the explanation, man? I just, it's conspiracy theories all around, all the way around. I think they're just trying to hustle, man. And as soon as I finish leasing that device, then they tell me that's the problem. Like, I have problems, and then that's the problem. The problem is the device that I leased for them and paid them probably 3 times as much as if I would have bought it from the store. Come on, man. Joe Blow, yes, I do have a Plex library on a 4 terabyte hard drive, which consistently goes up a couple terabytes every year or so now. But I pay for private internet, PIA, private internet access. So I pay about $8 a month, and it has a kill switch. So I do not get any warnings or you know, lawsuit threats or anything like that. Everything goes through the VPN, so I'm kind of covered on that. My speed issue. Whoop! Oh, I got my mug set up left-handed, just like my little bro. Yeah, they throttle YouTube, they throttle Hulu, they throttle Netflix, they throttle any kind of heavy data that you take in. Absolutely they do. But this is not what I'm talking about, because I'm not like torrenting 24/7, you know, 30 days a month. I'm just talking about any given day when lately in the past month or so, I go try to play my Xbox Live, and I'll load up NBA 2K19, I'll go into the park, and I can't see anybody in the park. I can just see the names. And I was like, damn, something's wrong. So I start using fast.com, which is Netflix. Even the Cox speed test website. And yeah, I'm getting, on average right now, 0.30 megs of upload. You can't do anything with that. My download is 100 megs all day. Joe Blow, the technician, he said left-handed is the right way. I don't know, man, this is awkward. Like, I have no dexterity in this hand. I can barely get in there. Oh, going back on the comments. Let's see, wait, let me catch up to EDP about Taco Bell. Why was she so mad? She was so mad because she doesn't have any impulse control. That's genetics. Hate to say it, dude, but I knew it. So the deal was, Taco Bell is not far from my house. So when I pulled out onto the major boulevard or whatever it is to get to Taco Bell, this bitch was in front of me driving crazy, not paying attention, staying stuck at the green light after the red turned to green, whatever. Gave her a little doot. She didn't even pay attention to it. Unfortunately, we were both going to Taco Bell. So when I pulled up to Taco Bell, they had like mad good parking spots in the front. And I was already aggravated with her, and I could see through her windows what she looked like, whatever. And yeah, she just like fucking fucked up, parked, and got out and went inside. And it annoyed me. So my game plan was, I'm gonna make sure I'm ready to record because I know this bitch is gonna jump off. So I walked in and I said, like, nice parking job, being like real sarcastic and shit. And she started firing off. 2 dudes behind her started firing off. We went outside. That's when the real footage started happening. She had on her little fucking ghetto wig, barely like glued on anymore because it was grown out, and crazy eyelashes, shit, just typical ghetto shit, man. And when you get to be old as fuck like I am, you get sick of it. So I knew she couldn't just, you know, roll with it and say like, oh, I didn't realize I parked bad like that or whatever. She just went off. She told me she was from the Calliope Project. She was gonna kill me, you know, shit like that. And it just made for a great video. but it was so wild. Like, I just don't think even if I edit it, I can put it up on my channel, and the YouTube is like so strict nowadays. They're gonna just paint me as like fucking racist, even though I was the one getting attacked. And oh, excuse me. And it might shut me down, man. I need this YouTube money. This YouTube money pays my car insurance and my gas bill every month. And hopefully one day it can pay more if I keep grinding, I guess. I'm at 3,016 subscribers right now. Oh. Wow. Well, I just broke my the glass on my vape thing, so won't be vaping tonight. That's the second time I've done that. Normal people can be respectful, and yeah, normal people. I wasn't dealing with normal. I knew that off the bat. Once I saw her little clown outfit and the way she drove. It is what it is. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to rip any fat clouds. I don't know if you can see that. That daddy is cracked. It's broken. Oh well, I barely ever use it anyway. What you gonna do? I know there's nicotine in this juice. If I lick this, is it too concentrated? Am I gonna die? Nah, we're not gonna do it. If I would have had my mod box set up for left-handed, this would not have happened. Exactly. How squeaky is this chair? I got this chair from, I think Pops gave this to me. Am I ready for football to be back? Preseason is 1 month away. I am. I think the Saints, as always for any team, barring injury, they've got a squad. I mean, they've got a squad. They're bringing all the important people back from last year. Drew Brees is like a timeless wonder like Brady. Add some new pieces, man. I think the Saints are gonna kill it. They're gonna kill it. But I'm more hyped about basketball, man. I've been big on Pelicans since we got them, since they were the Hornets, and now our squad looks like we bypassed a rebuilding year within a matter of 2 months. It's not rebuild. Like we might not be contending. Like, I don't think we can mess with the Clippers this year, but I think we're going into the playoffs again. And Zion, if he can get fit, get lean, a little bit more lean, still be beefy, but get lean, he's got so many pieces around him. I'm hyped about that NBA, man. Pelicans. All right, let me read this. I do need to follow up with those lead pipe locks, man. What I need to figure out is how to get more of an audience, because like, you guys get it. That's why you guys are here. You guys get my humor, but it's hard to expose. I got to get on my SEO marketing. My buddy Jeff, you see him comment on here. I gotta pick his brain a little bit to get him to show me how to find the audience that I need who gets the jokes. Because the lead pipe locks, that was fun to do. Lots of little things that I do 1 episode of, 2 episodes of. They're fun to do, but they don't turn in the results. And I'll make 20, 30 videos, and then one of them will be a heavy hitter that I didn't even expect to be a heavy hitter. Get lots of views, lots of ad revenue, things like that. I gotta focus on these analytics and figure out what can I do to make, instead of 30 videos and 1 home run hitter, what can I do to make 5 videos and have a home run hitter? That's the plan. Joe Blow, Zion with that bruised knee. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it. I think Zion makes the Pelicans national TV every game. Everybody wants to watch the game. They're going to want to watch the highlights. When you get off of work and you put on the NBA highlights, you want to catch up on that 10 minutes of what the Pels did to wreck somebody this upcoming year, it's going to be Zion dunks, Zion dunks, Zion dunks. So he got out there in one quarter. I think he had 4 dunks. He had that mad rip-away steal dunk, just embarrassing people. They're protecting him, man. You can't. That's like preseason football. Preseason football. Are you going to see Drew Brees out there playing 3 quarters of 4 preseason games? No. You're going to see Brees get out there. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, Brees is still good. Put out the highlights. Shut him down. Because you need him healthy for the season. And that's what they're doing with Zion. That's what I believe. But it's crazy. As raw as Zion is, and I heard I listen to podcasts and shit all day on YouTube, NBA basketball, and they say, he looks out of shape and all this other stuff. So if that's an 18-year-old kid, he's 19 now, he just turned 19. If that's an 18-year-old kid who's out of shape, who's a rookie, in quarter number 1 of that summer league game, he fucking manhandled people. Oh my God. This dude is going to be a fucking highlight film every day. Pelicans are going to be selling out games. Hopefully we go to some games together, Joe Blow, and they don't steal our good seats. But they have to protect him, man. They got to protect him. Zion is the ripper, the stripper, just a 270-pound, beefy, just hot piece of meat. No homo. I know Joe Blow's got the fire tickets. My little brother found the best value at the Smoothie King Center. The blender, he found it. He exposed me to that. I got one game of it, got one little taste. Got to see Okafor kind of get in the mix a little bit. Got to see AD sit on the sidelines. Best games. Handicap, no one in my lap. Yeah, I think those tickets might be for handicapped people, but it's kind of if and or. It's, you don't have to be handicapped, just buy them. Those would make fire. I wonder if you can get those seats as season tickets and what the price is compared to, maybe a level down or something like that. EDP been shooting hoops. My boy EDP has been on a weight loss workout program. Now I hear he's playing basketball. All good news, my man. All good news. If you don't mind typing it out, I know you went and did that testing some months ago. I believe that has something to do with your local police department, something like that. What's the rest of that story, man? I've been interested, but I didn't want to, pressure you on it, because if if it's a lot of testing and a lot of things you have to do, I wanted to let you go through it. That's great to hear. EDP, are you trying to get in law enforcement? What's the story? Oh, Joe Blow, you know somebody who already has those seats reserved? So then you buy them off of them? Is that how it works? So somebody else already knows how good of seats those are, and then they can peel them off to somebody every now and then, and that's how we got to go to that game? EDP, good job, man. Keep it up, dude. I mentioned in the back and forth with you just on comments, man, like, I know about that weight gain. It's a struggle, man. It takes a lot of focus and effort daily, to get to where you want to be, man. I'll be 39 this year. Shit, I've dealt with that weight ever since high school, man. Up and down, up and down. Focus. Seems like you have a goal in mind. Law enforcement. You're gonna make it happen, man. You're gonna make it happen. Joe Blow. Oh, brother, you got those tickets for free. Now I know who I need to stay in touch with a little bit more. If you got that kind of hookup. Speaking of free, how do we get that free extra hot dog from the concession stand? That's what I want to know. We got to work on that. It's just a mind game. We just got to work on that mind game. We got to get her to, oops, 2 hot dogs. Oh, no fucking way. What year was this, Joe Blow, that you were 300 pounds? I never saw you 300 pounds. I can't. EDP. Now, EDP, you're talking about my weight range. I've been anywhere from 200, like since high school, 200 to 250. When I hit 250, I freak out. I freaked out. You saw that video when I did a review on a scale. I think that was 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, and I hit 250. Might have been like 251. I might have braced myself on something to keep that fucking needle down. That freaked me out. Every time I get to 250, it freaks me out. I'm at 2. Yesterday, I weighed myself after I dropped the deuce, and I was 238. To get back down close to 200, man, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that again, but I wish I could. 287. There's no way Joe Blow has ever been 287. You got some inches on me. Inches this. You never been that big. Yeah, nobody wants to be scrawny. EDP, how tall are you? Then give me that honest height. Don't give me that Tinder height, because we're all 6 foot on Tinder, unless you're Joe Blow, he's naturally just over 6 foot. But like I'm 5'10", legit 5'10". That's what's up. 5'10", working out. If you're 200 pounds, 210 pounds, I like that. That's where I've always been comfortable at, because I never had a six-pack or anything like that, but fit, kind of big, and I don't think anything under 210, 200 pounds is attainable for me anyway. Damn, I would be your dad. This nigga old. Joe Blow, 6 foot 190 now. Really was 280. Wait, I don't get it. Joe Blow, wait, what? Joe Blow, you're 6 foot? If I'm a legit 5'10", I really am. If you put me barefoot up on a wall, I'm 5'10". I feel like you're more like a 6 foot. Hopefully not, because you got your whole family shit on lock. But if you ever have to get on the Tinder or the Bumble or whatever, you can put 6'1", 6'2" and get away with it. So that's pretty legit. I put 6 foot before, even though I'm 5'10", and that fucked me over 2 times. 2 times, a girl who was legit 5'10", 5'11", met up with me, and if you've ever been on your tippy toes for hours trying to pull off a lie, it's not easy. EDP is at 222, feeling great, running, playing basketball, biking, and swimming. Dude, you're living life. That's really well-rounded, man. And Don't always just stare at that scale either, because all the activities you're doing, if you're working out, you might be 222 now, and your diet's gonna be good. You're gonna keep moving, keep doing all these exercises and all this activity. The weight might not move because you put on some muscle. So you'll stay 220, 222, 218 and wonder, well, damn, I'm doing all this. A better judgment of your fitness at that point, check your belt, man. Check your belt. It's all about the belt, because at that point, the scale's not telling you what you're really working with. Six foot 190. That's a good healthy weight, Jay. Very good. Ashley Madison. Well, you know what? It must be really nice to be able to afford to pay for a premium dating site. So, congrats. I need to get you. Shit. I gotta get on that. Oh man, what is the super trash dating website? And I've used it. I'm not gonna lie. What is the free one? Fish? Plenty of fish. Oh! Brought home some scallywags off of that. Oh my God. But I was really 287 around Circuit City time. Circuit City, man, you were a young buck. I never thought you were that heavy, man. Shit. Biggest I've ever been, or heaviest on the scale, probably would have been just a couple of months ago, 250, 251. But didn't like that at all. EDP gonna be legal drinking age this month. Wait, this month in July? Coming up? There you go. Do you have any EDP? You got any plans on that? Any kind of 21, your friends are going to force you to go out, drink, and get smashed, anything like that? That's an even better plan. That no drinking plan, that's going to pay off for you in the long run, man. Family and girlfriend? Tell us a little bit more about the girlfriend, EDP. How long have y'all been dating? How'd you meet her? Good. Stay away from the alcohol, EDP. You don't need it. Tell me about the girlfriend. When did y'all meet? How'd y'all meet? How long you been dating? Let me know. I got to take a piss break real quick. I'm going to look for some replies in the text. Hold on, here we go. EDP says, high school sweetheart. Okay, so that was probably 3 years ago? 3.5? Oh, it says it. Once I got a job, once I get a job. Oh. So she's that good to you. You want to put the ring on it? Woo. Make sure you're ready, bro. Make sure she's the right one. I'm not trying to pump negativity into the situation. Make sure she's the one. You're a young buck. You're getting fit and trim. I felt like I just sounded like a little whippy saying that. Make sure that's the right move. You seem like a genuine guy. Make sure she appreciates that and she gives it to you. She gives it back to you, you know? Let's see. Joe Blow getting pink eye from a stripper on Bourbon on my birthday. Oh my goodness. 30-minute. Oh shit. Joe Blow. Did I get you a lap dance on the birthday? Man, that was a minute ago. Oh, was it a black girl? Joe Blow, film, remind me. I have like bits and pieces of it like coming through right now. Yes! Oh my God, treating my little bro, getting him to come out, which was a rare occasion, probably a good thing. And getting him that private dance with the black stripper. Yes, indeed. And then the next day, I was like drooling some yellow shit. She might have been her older sister. Bands will make her dance. Let's see, EVP. Yeah, man, I've never been with anyone else. Most supportive person ever. I've never met that girl in my life, but fucking congrats, my dude. That's awesome. Man, Joe Blow, I remember that now. At the strip club. Got my boy the private dance. God, throwing you into that situation being that young. How many years older than you am I, Joe Blow? I'm 38. You're 32? 31? But I can't believe I threw you into that mix like that, being a young buck, and you did it. 6 years, okay. Man, because I never was a fan of strip clubs, but I was a fan of going out and getting fucked up. So, you did it like a fucking man. You went and did it, dude. Pink eye comes and goes. Ha. Kistner's been in and out, but from what I hear from Kistner, he went and got that job at Disney World, and he was doing really well for himself. He doing really well. I know he's got I think a baby boy on the way. So he's probably just been busy, man. Like just doing that life shit, you know. Joe Blow with the private dance. Goodness gracious. Joe Blow, I think it was question number 7 that I sent to you that I'm waiting on a reply on. I just threw up like a softball to you, asking you about the Pelicans and what you think's going to happen next year. Because we need to mix it up like that once we do those 10 questions, kind of gets heavy. Lob one up there. Get a little softy in there. Finish strong. I am drinking, it's a Diet Coke and like 1 ounce of spiced rum in there. Not too much, man. Joe Blow, $1.99. So this is not something I'm used to. I don't want to get my hopes up too high. If that means, I don't see anything on the streaming screen. But if that's a $1.99 super chat or donation, Motivation right there, Joe Blow. Thank you, brother. Okay, I tell you what, this is what I'll do tomorrow. I'll switch up what question number 7 is. That way we can get through 7, 8, 9, 10. You'll be briefed on the questions. Then we can do the phone call and we can publish it. That'll be good. Then you said you had questions for me, so we can run it backwards. And then we can publish that. That'll be fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Silly Reviews, Jeff. I'm pretty sure he's doing well. That's my boy. Super talented, smart guy. He and I had some good ideas and some good hustles together back in our 20s. You heard some of those mid-20s, 2006, 2007 podcasts, stuff like that, man. Good times. I've been pushing him for years to come on, man, make a couple new like silly reviews, whatever, because he was so good at it. But you know, he's doing it. He's got a serious work thing, serious family thing. He's an SEO, which is search engine optimization guru. He's got a business going. He's got people who work for him, so he stays busy with that. But he's Joe Blow, if you're still in here, let me spice up the conversation. What are the 3 hottest items at your store right now? What are the 3 hottest items? EDP, yes. The Nats, there's still a few of them. What I did was I dumped out all those old apple cider vinegar sugar concoctions. I refreshed them earlier today. We're gonna see what happens, man. I think it's just summertime and being like down here in southern Louisiana. It's just bugs everywhere, man. Roaches outside, mosquitoes, gnats, flies. Shit show. But yo, Joe Blow, if you're still here, what are the 3 poppin' fresh items right now at your store? Joe Blow is the GM of a store, a pretty big store. It was a lot bigger and had a lot more items in it than I thought. That sells items that are $5 and under. And I'm trying to find out what's popping. Okay, tiki torches. You can get 3 for $5. That's better than Walmart, I believe. So 4th of July time, summertime, tiki torches. That makes sense. Question on the tiki torches. Do they have any kind of the shit that repels mosquitoes? What is that called? You know what I'm talking about. Because I buy some of that fuel and I put in my torches. It's refillable and it's supposed to help keep the mosquitoes away. $1 Powerade. 32 ounces of Powerade for $1. You can't beat that. If it's cool, it's in a cooler, it's summertime, makes sense. What's number 3? And there's somebody lurking in here right now. Who's lurking? Type a message. Expose yourself. Oh, it's gonna be an ex-girlfriend. Oh no. Ain't no fucking way. There's no way, Joe Blow, in a store that has as many items as your store has, in mid-2019, that fucking cassette adapters are your number 3 seller? No way. No way. No way, dude. My car is fucking getting old. And it came with a CD changer and aux. Fuck, people are popping in cassette adapters. Upselling. That's a company, that's a good company man earning his salary right there. Plug in your cassette adapter, then hold on. Now we're gonna hit this Bluetooth adapter. We're gonna get all these electronics tied in together. Boom, Bluetooth. I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Wouldn't expect anything less. That's a DAP. That's a virtual DAP. EDP wants to know if there's scorpions in Louisiana. No, I don't see anything like that. I don't see any kind of reptilian, things like that. Now, I'm a Scorpio, but nah, we don't see anything like that. We have roaches, mosquitoes. We got roaches and mosquitoes all day. Ants, fire ants. Oh, my DAP ain't worth the shit. The customer daps you up. Wait, so when you explain to the customer, who I still can't believe is buying a cassette adapter to hardwire into the 3.5, so then you explain to them, well, wait, once you have the cassette adapter, so now you can power up this little Bluetooth, and now you're like wireless, but that ain't wireless at all. Holy shit. Waiting for a flash rob. Wait, are you saying when a whole group of people just run up in the store and take everything, and there's so many, there's nothing you can do? Is that what you're talking about, or am I off on that? Dude, you know what? If something like that happens, you work hard for the company, you work hard for your salary, but what you gonna do, man? Just let them take what you want. They do it by me? What you mean? Dude, if they got flash mobs down here, I haven't seen it yet, but it doesn't surprise me, man. Bold as fuck. Just let them take it, man. Go in the back office. Go in your office. Wow. Crazy, I haven't seen that on the news, man, because on the daily, I check local news. I've seen videos like that. You're saying they stole all the bras and panties from JCPenney's. I've seen them muscle and, just a whole group shows up and does that at like Victoria's Secret. I've seen those videos for years. EDP, what state do you live in again? Because you haven't seen your local news about shootings, robberies, all this shit has nothing on New Orleans. No way. Wisconsin. I don't think it's popping off in Wisconsin like it is down here, dude. Like, if you look at the demographics down here, we're just about 60% not this here. It's all bad regardless, man. Let's see. They try to take my makeup when they come in. Wait, how do you relocate the makeup? Because the little bit of footage I've seen of your stores, Joe Blow, dude, you got racks and racks and racks of stuff. So how is it you can move? Milwaukee. Damn, EDP. Sorry to hear that. reality, man. It's bold of you to want to get in law enforcement. I'm sure you're not getting into it to be a street beat cop, forever. But I would assume that's where you have to start. My man, corporate man. Yeah, Joe Blow. That makes sense. That makes sense. You know what they're gonna take, and it's not racist. It's not any of that. It's experience. You know what they're gonna come in and take. So you're the one who runs the show. You're the one who runs the store. So how do you prevent loss for the store so you can keep your job and get that raise? You got to make those dollars. So yeah, take the shit they're gonna steal, push it off. They're gonna take some other stuff, but you're not gonna have that big of a loss. Makes sense, man. Crazy. It's reality. I tell you what, guys. Let's see. So I've got 5 people watching. One of those people is me on my personal account. One is Joe Blow. One's EDP. That leaves 2 people in here lurking right now. Lurkers, I appreciate you. But I haven't gone live, and this was like a spur of the moment thing when I realized I had over 3,000 subs. Big thanks, you guys. Big thanks, man. You keep me going. I'm at I think I'm over 750 videos now, so it's been a hell of a journey, man, and you guys keep it going. What are my plans tonight? Well, EDP, it's almost midnight. It's 11:46 p.m. here. The numbers for my subscribers, it's different based on if I log into what's called the YouTube Studio app, which is for people who have channels. That number is, I just learned this, that number is way lower than the real-time number. So after I had switched accounts on my YouTube app and it showed me that I was over 3,000 subscribers, I was like, man, let me go live, see who's up, say hi, because I haven't done this in a while. So this was pretty much my plan, and probably stay on here for another 10 minutes or so. But that's about it. Get some sleep. Try to make a few bucks tomorrow. That's about it. Why? Wait, oh, I missed this part. Stole all the bras and panties. Man. Joe Blow. Retail in Louisiana, my friend. It is what it is. EDP, it's telling me that your messages are retracted now. What's that about? You didn't say anything bad. Oh, it's getting quiet in here. Stream not working? Anybody? This is awkward. There we go. You should do a silly review of the hood. Dude, I mean, to be honest, the hood is all around me. If you see a dash cam video, wait, damn, look at this hole in my shirt. What's up with that? It's one of my favorite shirts too. I think Joe Blow would like this shirt because it's, if you can see that, it's Los Angeles. Joe Blow, I gotta come up in that store, man, because what I'm picturing as far as like, what can you sell for $5? Apparently you can sell a lot. And you can sell enough stuff that even though your store sells things that are $5 or less, it's attractive enough for people to come steal it in groups. It's fucking crazy, dude. Ripped through my shirt. Maybe I did. You know what? This shirt is so old and I've worn it so many times. And I just started wearing it, and I've been detailing cars a lot in my driveway. I think just the funk and the age just got to it and had to give way. This shirt is actually one of my favorite shirts ever. I probably bought this shirt 5-6 years ago from Kmart. Who is that dude from that band? He's still popular now. He's got like 5 in his name. Adam Levine, I think that's what it is. Adam Levine. He had a clothing line at Kmart and it went on clearance. And I was like, these shirts are like expensive shirts. So I bought 2 shirts like this. One of them I lost. I think I just left it at somebody's house or whatever. And I've been rocking this one for ages. Adam Levine, yeah. Ben Folds 5, that's not it. Maroon 5. Anything Bluetooth, cheap, stylish clothes, new company. They'll change over time. Screwing up, not doing self-checkout. Dude, you managing retail that's so big you could have self-checkout? But for every self-checkout, don't you need a security guard? And by security guard, I mean a clerk who just, all she does is watches people steal shit. That's how it is at Walmart. I ask them sometimes too, because it's 1, 2, 3, so it's 3 self-checkouts on each side, one girl or clerk or whatever who, and I ask them sometimes, I said, like, are you a cashier or are you security? They just laugh. Joe Blow. On a given day, because I'm still trying to get an idea, you're blowing my mind with how big the store is that you have. How many transactions do you have on an average day? I know Monday is going to be different from Wednesday, is going to be different from Saturday. How many average transactions do you have? Walmart is trash, EDP. Walmart's got the prices and they have the selection. That's the thing, man. $300 to $400. Holy shit, dude. That sounds like you have more transactions than like some of the grocery stores by me. Summertime, is summertime the worst? Summertime's got to be the worst because kids are just walking around. They have $3 on them, but they want $8 worth of stuff. Does that make sense? Left-handed. This is just so weird. The worst. Summer, the worst. There's nothing good about the summer down here. Whether it's at your job, whether it's at your house, and the air conditioner, the electricity bill. Shit, I'm at peak electricity bill now. Winter, down here, winter. I can go without turning the heater on or the AC. Electricity bill can get down to about $35. This motherfucker was just $158. Oh. We don't know about snow, EDP, not at all. But I like it. I like it. The colder, the better for me. Wait, Joe Blow, so do you guys have, big boxes of candy? And that's the hookup, so movie time, Yeah, Joe Blow, snow time. Yes. Oh man. Are you guys still here? I disconnected. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, so Joe Blow, the candy is the highest selling stuff. I honestly can't believe because so you're like a grown ass man, right? So if you're standing in an aisle and you're working, you're putting stuff back, whatever. I don't understand. Kids can just come by and just fuck around with stuff, reorganize, knock stuff off while you're right there. So what do you do in that moment? You just have to let it happen? Like, that's the company rule? Oh my God, I would lose my fucking mind. Well, so you gotta eat shit. I mean, that's just how it goes, man. You got a boss, you got a reputation, the business has a reputation. Oh my God. Oh, yes, better reply. I couldn't imagine, man. Oh my goodness. I would freak out. I would freak out. My little bit of exposure, you know, running the car lot. Man, I didn't have time for nothing. There would be, you know, tax return mama showing up wanting to talk about cars she can't afford, 3 kids. Well, can you open this one? Whatever. I didn't have anybody really over me to tell me what I couldn't do, but sometimes, all right, whatever, let me get the keys, open the car, and then the 3 kids would run right up in the car, stand up on the seats, whatever. I'd be like, you look at the parent like, hey, you're not gonna say anything, whatever. And I eventually built up a tough enough skin to where, you know, I would immediately, like, sometimes I grab the kids and be like, no. Man, having to imagine being in control of the employees, the store, and then, like, disrespectful behavior by just people who come in. Because in my mind, I would never have a child, or I would never just come in and fucking make a mess, right? If I pick something up off the shelf and I don't want it, I put it back. If I have some stuff in my grocery basket, and guess what? Oh shit, I'm at the Dollar Tree, right? And I know I can only spend 19 bucks, but I have 21 items. I don't just take the stuff and put it back wherever before I check out. Like, I will make the rounds and put them back where they are, because I just feel like that's what I should do. Oh my God. Yeah, you're pretty chill. You're pretty chill, Joe Blow. That's for sure. That's good. I can learn from that. Yeah, in a retail store, I can imagine, like, that's the biggest thing, you know, is having to reorganize, put things back, you know. It comes with the territory, you know. And you showed me on your phone how you check in with corporate or whatever about, like, the store is we're done and it's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Man, I can't believe I broke this. I say just bought this, but it was like 4 months ago, but I barely ever use it, and I wanted to use it tonight. That's that's a lemon lime mix, right? Oh, there's glass everywhere. There's glass in my finger now. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Married and kids. That's life. Oh man. Don't put that across as the negative. Joe Break. I can take a Joe Break. EDP. You still here? There's 4 people here. Me, Joe Blow, EDP, somebody else. EDP. Do me a solid. If you can hang in there, I'm going to stay on here for about 15 more minutes. Feel free to ask any question that you want to. I'm going to pop out for 3, 4, 5 minutes. I'm going to come back. Whatever you put on here, I'm going to answer. Be right back. right, I'm back.
Shit.
Okay, I just Googled the crime rate in Milwaukee, and this is what Google says. The overall crime rate in Milwaukee is 96% higher than the national average. Dude, so I wonder what the crime rate in New Orleans is. Hold on. New Orleans crime rate. It doesn't give that same statistic. But if yours is like 96% higher, then it's got to be like 500% higher down here. Holy shit. Jeff Corrett with the 199, feeling super duper. Bro, thank you. Awesome. Jeff Corrett sharing the big winnings. I appreciate that. Man, I've never actually sat at a table where it was like competitive, Texas Hold'em, anything like that. I've done a few like house, poker, whatever, with family, stuff like that. I think my tells would be so bad. I have to wear shades, maybe a burqa. No way I could get by on my straight face. Let me try my straight face. I got a full house. Friendly game, just a friendly country club game. Very fancy, very nice. Bingo. Bingo could get you hooked. I understand how bingo can get people hooked, and bingo is hot down here for sure. Because when I ran that taxi cab company, brought a lot of people to bingo, and they were hooked. Spent a lot of money. I can remember being a kid when I went with my mom and grandma and my older brother. We used to go to Catholic church, and they'd have, different things to do. And one of the things was bingo. I won one time. So they used to let kids gamble. That's kind of weird. Well, congrats on the win. Absolutely. Let's see, 5 watching now, so it's got to be Jeff, Joe, me, EDP. Good stuff. That's a W. That's a win, Joe Blow. That's a win. The only thing about the lottery, EDP, scratch-offs, I've done a couple scratch-off videos just for fun. You're not going to win. The odds are so bad. I will say that I can justify, if you play, like down here, you play Powerball. I don't know if Milwaukee has Powerball, and I think Powerball is $2. So for $2, and I think it's Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if on a Thursday I buy a Powerball ticket that's going to get drawn on a Saturday night, and I'm going to forget about it. I know when I buy the ticket, usually I keep it in my wallet or I stick it to the fridge. I forget about it for a week. But for $2 to have a little bit of a build-up of excitement, of, ooh, I might win whatever, I think it's worth it. But when I go get gas or I get a Powerade or an energy drink, caffeine drink, whatever, rip it, and I see people who are holding up the line in front of me who I know are like straight welfare or whatever, and they are like calling out all these combinations and numbers to the clerk, and they're spending like $30 on tickets, it's not a good idea. Poor man tax. Joe Blow, you're right. It's a poor man tax. I'm kind of a toss up to where I believe, like, come on, you're an adult, like, you know what you're doing with your money, but at the same time, when you're hoping for something, yeah, it's a poor man tax. Do you buy into the conspiracy that the government rigs the lotto? No, I don't think they have to rig it, because what's out in the open, the odds are so bad, they're not rigging it. It's you're a sucker. You're a straight sucker if you believe that. Let's say you make $500 a week and you spend $50, $100, $200 every week on lottery tickets. If you're an adult and you don't realize that that's a bad move, that's your fault. Now, do I believe that the money is going to where the states and what they tell you about the lottery, where the money is going, which is usually going to be, into the school system? I don't believe it. Jeff Corrett, thoughts on Zion? I probably have thoughts on it. Joe Blow's got thoughts on it. Wait, hold on. Lotto tax, then they tax your winnings. Yeah, they'll tax your ass like they did me one time. One time I won big at Harris. Woo, boy. When I used to live with my buddies uptown, we used to go to Harris. One time I hit it big. My boys, we used to spend just a little bit of money on roulette. We'd usually lose, but we'd all bet on the same numbers, and it was fun. It was a good time, get drunk, whatever. One time they bounced out, and I was like, man, I'm not ready to go home yet. So I was playing this, what is it called? It's not a slot machine. It's like digital, and they have all kind of shit going on. But it was a Texas Hold'em type slot digital touchscreen machine. I probably was in an extra $50 that night, and then boom, hit it big. Almost $2,000. Well, it didn't print me a ticket. It set off the siren on top of it, and then like some like well-dressed like fancy people came up to me. They wanted my name, my social, all this other stuff. So if I won 2,000, they immediately took 60% of that, 40%, whatever the fuck it was. But I know I hit 2,000 and I left with like 1,100. They tax that ass. The government's gonna tax that ass. State's gonna tax that ass. As far as Zion goes, and the thing about taxing on the lottery or gambling winnings is, if I would have won under, like, which I think is $1,199, I would have kept the whole thing, which would have been more than what ended up happening. Zion, my thoughts about Zion are this. Zion, take this time off, away from Summer League, get fit. Everybody pointed out that Zion is looking chunky. He's athletic as fuck. But if he really weighs like 275 pounds, he's got to get down to like 250. Get fit. Sell these tickets. make sure that New Orleans is the hottest ticket on the planet for the next 7 years. Because usually that's how long a superstar draft pick lasts. He lasts 7 years. He goes into a second contract, and then he decides when he's getting close to 30 if he bounces or not. But Zion is the guaranteed everybody wants to watch. And he did it in 1 quarter just to show you, I'm not going to make a jumper. I'm going to make 50% of my free throws, but watch me dunk. And that shit is exciting. He's not LeBron. He's not LeBron. He's not a playmaker like LeBron is or was. But hopefully he doesn't turn into the negative things that LeBron is and that LeBron has been for years. LeBron has been LeBron ball, shot caller. The team is going to run this way, and they're going to run the LeBron system. And the LeBron system is LeBron dribbles for 22 seconds. If he doesn't have the move, the score, the shot, 2 seconds on the shot clock, he's going to dish it to somebody for a shit shot that they're going to clank. And they look bad and LeBron doesn't. And nowadays, old LeBron, 17 seasons, doesn't play defense. Unless he has a really good chance at making a chase down on a block, he ain't playing defense. Teams try to hide LeBron. And LeBron's whack, dude. I hate LeBron. All right, Markelle Fultz. What happened to that kid? He's still in the league. He's still young enough to figure something out. But why did this kid come out athletic as hell, playmaker as hell, and he can't make a free throw, he can't make a jump shot, he can't do anything? They said that Markelle Fultz has a case of the yips. The yips started back when some baseball pitchers all of a sudden couldn't throw a strike anymore. And that's Markelle Fultz. Man, he's young. He's got potential out the ass, man. I hope he has another year or two to do something, because the Markelle Fultz thing is strange, man. To see somebody completely change their shot, can't make a shot, it's crazy. A tick. Well, what I'm saying about, let's say your whole life going into the NBA, you shot a free throw like this. And to where pressure gets to you, an injury changed you for a minute in practice, something, to where you went from this to this. I don't know what happened to that kid, man. Crazy. But I think as far as Zion goes, as long as he keeps himself quiet, and I know on the court when he makes a dunk, left-handed, he's a weird lefty. I have a little brother. I don't know if you guys know this. I have a little brother. He's a lefty. That shit's weird. Well, Zion's a lefty. He'll make a shot or a dunk, and he'll hit you with a left-hand flex. Don't get any more cocky than that, because his game needs a lot of refinement. A lot. But he gets a lot of comparisons to Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley never shown that kind of athleticism. The strength is there. Oh my God. If Zion can show out like he did in Summer League in 1 quarter and do that for his career for the next 2-3 years as he works on having some type of mid-range, some type of three, get 32% from three, something decent. I feel like Zion could be, in a way, like LeBron is, how LeBron can run point. He can run point. He could run 3, the 4. It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. He's 8. He just turned 19 yesterday. Holy shit. I'm hyped. And the Pelicans have a team around him already. Oh my God, I'm hyped. We're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see. He is an athletic freak, and if you are the owner of a basketball team, the first thing people think of is you gotta win, you gotta win, you gotta win. Well, before winning can sell tickets, but you can sell tickets other ways. And Zion, if he can dunk out and make highlights every game and be subpar and not grow for the next 2-3 years, he's still gonna make the Pelicans a lot of money. A lot of money. Oh, Mrs. Vincent. She's gonna be living it up. Straight paid. We'll see. We'll see. He seems humble as fuck for somebody who has this much hype. Joe Blow's gonna have that ticket hook up to see right there in the handicap spot in the premium. Is that second level or level? Perfect. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want anybody else to find out about it. I don't want people on StubHub stealing them. A good question from me to Jeff. Jeff, if you're still here. At this point, because I know you love Pelicans, I know you love NBA, what are you more hyped about? I know NFL is about to get started. And NBA is not going to be until the late fall. What are you more hyped about right now? Are you more looking forward to seeing the Pelicans start their season or the Saints? This chair is so squeaky. Jeff, Pelicans. Yes, thank you. EDP. What team do I hate the most in the NFL? I think I'm gonna be the guy who basically hates the constant winner. So the Patriots. And the Patriots have a little bit of beef behind them as far as Inflategate or Deflategate. The Patriots bug me a little bit because as long as Tom Brady is still performing plus level, he's always going to kind of be right on top. And Tom is a good dude, but Tom plays in the Northeast. Breeze got hurt, went from San Diego to New Orleans, and look how it worked out. He's such a good dude. I probably root against the Patriots more than I root against any other team. Now, if you were from here, you would say, well, wait a minute. Don't you hate the Falcons? I don't know, man. Falcons ain't got shit on the Saints. All right. Joe Blow just brought up something that man. All right. Joe Blow just brought up something that could be accurate. Maybe not. I've done computer IT tech work for Pops, and I might have seen a search history, might have seen a live cam account, and maybe I'm sitting in the chair that has history. That's the most I'll say about it. Oh my God, I gotta pee. Type in a question, somebody. Be right back. All right. So I've got a little bit of spray disinfectant after what my little brother said. So we're gonna just wipe this down a little bit. We're gonna wipe it down a little bit. We're gonna wipe those memories off of your generations previous. I feel a little bit more comfortable sitting in here. Let me put this back. Oh my goodness, my bad, Joe Blow. My bad, Joe Blow. So yeah, divisional rival for the Saints. Honestly, wait, I'm gonna back it up because everybody's gonna say it's the Falcons. We hate the Falcons. Falcons are whack. Matt Ryan is whack. Whatever. Honestly, I hate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers more, and I will tell you why. It is because I spent a lot of money on a 4-day vacation with a girlfriend back in like 2009. Somewhere between 2007 and 2009. Went to Tampa, rented a condo, spent gobs of money on going out on the condo, having primo fucking seats to the Tampa game. Get to the game, it is raining, it is a hot mess, and Tampa fucking whooped our ass. Fuck Tampa, that's my number one divisional rival. And now that I'm sitting in my disinfected hand-me-down from my father chair that doesn't have his jizz on it. Anyway, wait, what? What time is it? Did we get past that? Oh, 12:30. Oh shit, I've probably been on here for like an hour and a half almost. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say thank you. And how this started out was that right there. I'm at 3,014 or 15 subs. Only took over a decade to get here. Every time I put up a video, if you watch it, please understand that when you leave a comment, it means a lot. It motivates me to keep going. I feel like I have this little like entertaining bone in my body. And if I didn't have you guys out there to read your comments, make them quick, make them short if you're busy, whatever. I wouldn't have kept going this long. And there is a monetary benefit to this because I make a little tiny bit of money off of this, and it helps out. But most importantly, this has been fun for ages. And it's Joe Blow. It's EDP. It's Kistner. It's Jeff Garrett. Okay? Appreciate you guys. So I'll keep driving. I'll keep making these videos. Like I'm saying, whenever you see one, leave a little comment, man. It means a lot. To your boy Ryan, for Silly Reviews, thank you for tuning into this live chat. I'm gonna log off. Thank you for the couple 199ers that I got from Joe Blow, that I got from my buddy Jeff Garrett. Much appreciated. I'm gonna wind it down, and I'm gonna log it out. Best wishes to you guys, because I know you guys always send me good wishes. Let's make life happen. I don't know, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you. I'm going to log off. Skiddly-doo.